Live from Studio 5 in New York City, this is the News at 6.
I want you to know that this is not my decision, but from here on out, we can no longer be friends. And when we talk about things here, we must only discuss work-associated things.
There you go. Communication in the workplace, whether it's in a movie like that or real life, it can be a little bit tricky, and there's an art to keeping things personal but professional at the very same time. And tonight, we're continuing our communication series with focus on the workplace. Help me to navigate through all of this right now is Dr. Mike Woodward. Dr. Woody, an organizational psychologist, thanks for being here again. Always good to see you, my friend.
Always good to be here.
Yeah, good topic tonight, okay? In the work, it affects a lot of people, obviously.
Sure.
Probably the key figure that comes up is the boss, right? How do you talk to the boss? What are your tips on that?
And hopefully your boss isn't like the one in the office of the clip you showed, which can be a little terrifying at times. Look, Ernie, we're all humans.
Right.
And at the end of the day, conversations are conversations, and you can't separate being human from being a worker, right?
That's good.
They collide together at all times. So, you know, you got to remember, bosses aren't trained to be bosses. And so they're nervous too. So it's okay. Be ready to have a conversation like they're a human being just like you.
I like that.
And it'll probably go okay.
Keep it natural. There's a line there that you have to walk around. If you're looking for a raise or a promotion, that's a delicate conversation, isn't it?
It's a delicate conversation, but guess what? It's actually a good time if you think about it, right? We've got record low unemployment, which means there's a small pool of people out there to find, right, if you're looking. And on the other side, we have the corporate tax cuts, which means companies are in theory supposed to be taking that money and investing it in their people. So that means as an employee, there's opportunity for both promotion and raises, because guess what? Your bosses want to keep you because that's cheaper than going out and trying to find someone, especially in a tough market.
So it could be a good time. You handle it right. Co-workers, that's another thing, okay? Sometimes you get along with people, which is really nice, but once in a while, a little difficult situation, a little strain. How do you talk to someone who's a little problem?
You know, we spend most of our waking hours working, right? So inevitably, you're going to have conflicts of personalities, just like you do in families. So at the end of the day, look, treat people like they're human. And understand that if there's a conflict or something different, take it head on. Try to address it and understand it. You can't separate who you are at home from who you are at work as much as you may try.
Maybe go out to lunch or something, spend a little time with someone?
I'm a big fan of the happy hour reconciliation, right? Go out, have a drink, get to know someone on a human level, because at the end of the day, you probably have more in common with them than you realize. And if you try to keep separating them and keeping it too transactional, you're not going to get to know them.
Yeah, and that goes, you know, even if you have a situation where perhaps you feel that, you know, you're not part of the group, they're leaving you out, you can do the same idea. What about gossip? Now, that can be a problem in the office. How do you handle gossip? What do you stay away from?
The dreaded grapevine, right? Which is the killer of so many offices. Look, there are a lot of people that like to trade in information. Hey, I know stuff. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you in on a secret. A lot of those times, those folks are really breaching confidentiality, which is not a good thing.
No, it's dangerous.
So when it comes to gossip, some of it can be innocent, right? We're just sort of like water cooler chatting, but some of it can be a little manipulative or malicious. Stay out of it. Don't get involved, and at the end of the day, don't be the subject of it either.
Absolutely.
But you do want to be aware of it, though, so stay on the fringe if you can.
Yeah, good advice. You know, bottom line, just be careful, be natural at work, right?
Be natural, be yourself.
Keep the lines open.
And keep the lines open. Look, social support is important. All of us humans thrive on it, so make sure you get to know your coworkers.
Always good advice, Dr. Woody. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Okay.
If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far